Hello students, this is Afran Tasildar. So we're gonna start with our next part. Now I'm showing you what is chain rule. So it is not any formula or anything. Chain rule is just a method, like how to solve when the functions are a composite function. So f be a real valued function which is of composite of two functions I've taken there. So V composition U. V composition U. So here what I am doing, I am substituting V U as T, U of x as T. Then your V differentiation will be dt by dx and dv by dt. Means this will be dt by dx and this will be dv by dt, because this will be involving of t, right? So we have written df by dx is equal to dv by dt into dt by dx. You will understand in the problematic way what I am trying to tell you. So we'll see the example. You already know what composite functions you are aware of, you have done in your limit. Like at given you had cos of x square, mod cos x, remember you have done in your previous, means you have two functions involved. Yes, so you have your trigonometric and your algebra. So if such questions you have in differentiation, how you will do? Because differentiation formula is only for single, right? Only for your cos x, your sin x, your e to the power x, your x raised to n. But here if such cases are there, how you gonna do? So in that case we gonna use our chain rule. Now for example, you have function sin of x square. Sin of x square, this is our composite, right? Like this, suppose this is V and this is U and this is composite, like this I do. V composition U. So I have written f of x equal to sin x square in your solution given, which is V composition U. This is V, this is U. So as according what they are telling, take U as T. So substituting U as T. So let T is equal to x square. My U is what? This whole x square. So T is equal to x square. For now, this much you write, okay? Leave that space. So f becomes what? This here f of x, in place of x it will be what? T. So after getting this, now my problem is, now my further solution is what? I have to differentiate it, right? So differentiating with respect to what? X. We are differentiating it with respect to x. So this becomes d by df by dx is equal to, but here what it will be? Here you have t, right? This you can't differentiate directly with x, right? You are telling differentiating with respect to x, but here you have a t. Now see here df by dx, how it is? dv by dt into dt by dx. So this will be what? d by dt into sin t. This is v, right? So this becomes dv by dt into dt by dx. This is here as v. So dv by dt into dt by dx. So df by dx into dv by dt. Differentiation of sin t is what? It is cos. Your differentiation of sin t is cos t. dt by dt x, keep as it is. Now this value how we will get? dt by dx. From here you have taken, right, t is equal to x square. So dt by dx I have to do, means differentiating this with respect to x. And this is which formula you can apply here for x square? X square means x raised to n is equal to n x raised to n minus 1, right? Differentiation of x raised to n is n into x raised to n minus 1. So here n is what? 2. So 2 into x raised to 2 minus 1. So this will be what? 2x. 2 minus 1 is what? 1. So 2x raised to 1. So a dt by dx value is what? 2x raised to 1. So I'll write df by dx is equal to cos t into, this is what? 2x. So you have got it? Yes, 2x. See, always whenever you have like this 2x or ax 3x, this you should write first. At the start you write and then you write cos t. Why? Because you have only one theta for this. Two thetas you can't use for a single function. If you write like this, it will be like you have this function for cos and even this, an angle, and you can't have two angles for a single trigonometry. It will be like just one angle. You may get confused. So whatever if such terms is coming, first write that term and then the cos angle. Now you have got, at last what you have to do? See it, your function is df by dx. Your function, your given question is in term of x, but here you are getting t. What we have to do? Replace our t with our actual term. What is our actual term? T is what? X square. So it will be 2x cos x square. Yes, so this is your final answer. How you have to solve what is your chain rule means. Chain rule means you have to differentiate the outer and even your interior. Wherever your x function, like this you have x function, you have to differentiate it. Outer to you do only, it is kind of sine t. Inside again you have the interior part, again that also you have to differentiate. This is known as your chain rule. I hope it is clear for you all. Now suppose one more example I have taken. Suppose you have f of x equal to sine x square. Okay, they have given f of x is equal to sine x the whole square. Now you have in such a way. You know this sine x the differentiation you know, but how it is sine x the whole square it is. You have to differentiate in such a way. This is also v composition u you can take, or this v composition u. Either you have to substitute this, okay, or directly. So if I do like this, so I can take what? Let t is equal to sine x. Yes, my t will be sine x. Okay, here only I will find dt by dx because I will be needing it, right? Dt by dx, dt by tx sine x differentiation is what? Cos x. Sin x differentiate is what? Cos x. Differentiating with respect to x only, right? So when you are substituting t is equal to sin x, your main function, how will write? F is equal to, f of x is equal to t, and up what you have? T square. So you have got f of x equal to t square. This is now your function. Now what we do? Differentiate it, right? Differentiating with respect to x. You are differentiating it with respect to x. Here I have not written, please write this, differentiating with respect to x, and then you have to write. So this will be what? Df by dx. What a chain rule tells? You have to differentiate. See here, normal it is df by dx. This you have to differentiate. It is t raised to n type. T raised to n will be what? It is of x raised to n, right? X raised to n is what? N x raised to n minus 1. So this will be same d by dt of t square into dt by dx is into dt by dx. From our composite, from a chain rule, how it tells? Df by dx equal to dv by dt into dt by dx. So my v is what here? T square, right? Whole t square. So dv by dt into again dt by dx. Now we'll see, we'll differentiate this t square. T square means x raised to n form it is. Yes, n into x raised to n minus 1. So 2 it is. So it will be 2t raised to 2 minus 1. So what it is? Df by dx is equal to differentiation of t square, and t square is in the form of x raised to n. It is x raised to n differentiation is n x raised to n minus 1, n x raised to n minus 1 into, then you have dt by dx. Dt by dx form was what? Cos, yes, cos x you had, right? Here dt by dx is there, into dt by dx is what? Cos x. So that only I have written. So df by dx is equal to 2t raised to 2 minus 1 is 1 only, right? 2 minus 1 is 2t into cos x. See, df by dx you got 2t into cos x. But our main function is in terms of x, right? So at last I have to replace my t with our actual term. Our actual t was what? Sin x, right? So df by dx will be, t is what? Sin x into cos x. So a differentiation of sin x the whole square is 2 sin x into cos x. So like this you have to solve it. Or alternatively, directly also, how you gonna solve? Or alternatively, say differentiation, we know only we have to differentiating with respect to x. So this is how sin x the whole square. Yes, this sorry, this I can take as x raised to n. This is in the form of same, right, x raised to n, because here x, only if x function is that, then only we differentiate, right. If you have only 1 means it is kind of constant, wherever x is there we have to differentiate. So this one term, it is whole square, so you can take it as how, df by dx. First the outer part with the square it is, so it is x raised to n, so it will be what, x raised to n is what, n x raised to n minus 1, differentiation of x raised to n is n x raised to n minus 1. So n is what here, 2, x is what mine, sin x I have taken, sin x raised to n minus 1, again 2 minus 1, okay, 2 minus 1. But again here you have this also, you have to differentiate interior, so sin x is what, cos x with respect, differentiating here again sin x, because here again x term is there itself, so this becomes what, 2 sin x, 2 minus 1 is 1, into differentiation of sin x with respect to x is what, cos x. So df by dx is equal to 2 sin x into cos x. You can do like this also directly, but you have to make sure how you have to differentiate when you have composite functions. When you have composite functions, you have to differentiate the both, first outer and then inner also you have to do it, okay. This d by dx of sin x it is, right, then you get the answer, okay. You can do, if you have understood directly means directly you can solve all problems, or go through stepwise taking t as substitution and then you can do it. So this was your chain rule. We'll move forward to the exercise problems. We'll see how we can do. I hope all are clear with such problems. So further we'll see our exercise problems. I hope you're clear with our chain rule, like how we have to do. Thank you. We'll meet in the next class. Thank you.